Hi everyone, my name is Mark Kwok and we're talking about my favorite things. And today we're talking about the Apple Wallet, the Magsafe version that goes onto your phone like this. So for those who follow me on this channel, many of you guys know that this is my wallet of choice. This is a Paul Smith wallet and I still use it. I love it. I've had it for years. Small, stylish. I love this Paul Smith kind of iconic line thing going on. When I heard that the Apple Magsafe wallet was coming out, this became kind of the potential replacement for this as far as being an even more minimalist setup for my everyday carry. This is pretty small as it is. I only keep 4 cards in here at any given time. My debit card, my credit card, my key card for my car, and then my driver's license. That's pretty much it. And I thought that was quite minimalist. And I thought that's exactly, it doesn't have much of a presence in the pocket. It's easy, it's light. Then comes the Apple Wallet. Now this thing, it is even smaller than my current wallet, even thinner. And the big part of it, which everyone is aware of, is ultimately that it sticks right onto your phone. So now in my pocket, I don't have 2 separate things, but instead just one single thing in my pocket. Had a gift card from Best Buy. There was a sale actually on this, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger, get the Apple Magsafe wallet. If I don't like it, I'll return it. Let's just see how this goes as a trial. So let's talk about pros and cons real quick. Pros are what I just mentioned. This is tiny. It's small. The footprint is small, and the fact that it connects to your phone makes the footprint in your pocket when you're going out even smaller. And that's huge. I mean, that's the purpose of me going to a card case like this. And then this is the next level, right? Like the next step of minimalizing my situation. Second is actually the quality of this. Now, if you are familiar with the iPhone leather cases, this is pretty much the same leather, same sort of construction. And as far as quality goes, I can't complain. Now, I'm not a huge expert as relates to the exact grains of leathers and what kind of level and tier it is. All I know is that in terms of durability, feel, look, all that sort of stuff, it passes the bars in my test at least. Third pro is obviously the functionality, right? Like the fact that it connects to your phone. This is the game changer that didn't really exist. Either you had to get a full case folio thing for your iPhone or for your Android, and that would be your wallet, or you had to have a separate wallet. Now you can have both and the flexibility to have them separate or be next to each other. So let's talk about the cons and perceived cons, of which there are a couple that I think a lot of videos have mentioned. The first that it is really small. Now, I think that's kind of the point, but at the same time, I have a little flexibility with this wallet. I can actually put more than 4 cards, maybe 5, 6. I can stretch it out a bit and still make good use of this small space that it is. This one is not as forgiving. You put 3 cards in here, you're pretty much done. You put a 4th maybe, but then you're at risk of stretching out this wallet, so you always have to have those 4 cards. The second thing, which a lot of people have talked about, is the slippery factor, right? Like whatever's in here is super important. If it's your driver's license, getting that replaced is tough. Your credit cards, debit card, obviously you don't want someone to be using them. So you don't want to lose it. You don't want it to fall out. And everyone talks about this idea of this thing falling off the wall, the phone, right? Because the magnet isn't strong enough. The question is, does it really fall off? Is it going to be a problem? This was one of my #1 concerns before buying this thing. And in fact, I was convinced that this was going to be the main issue and that it's worth just having a separate wallet for this reason. So I've had several months with it and I do have a verdict. If you are going to use this with a bare iPhone, so let me go ahead and show you. This is the iPhone 12 Pro, and you go ahead and use this and put it on. Now, it's a beautiful match. I love it. In fact, I have a blue card that looks a lot like the blue here. Design-wise, love it. But, man, it does truly slip. You just feel it kind of slipping. Like there's just not enough friction there to feel safe. Like you can feel okay, but not great. Now what changes that is if you have another case, the silicone one and then the leather one. Anything, it doesn't have to be the Apple version, it could be any other version as well. But once you get on to here, now you're looking at a nice solid hold. Like it's just physics, man. There's like a friction there that allows this not to fall off very easily. In fact, sometimes if there's enough heat or something, like it'll feel like it's almost sticky onto it. And like you hear the stick come off. Like I think you can hear this. I don't know if you can hear that at all, but like there's a stickiness between the two. That was my number one concern. So it's kind of a mixed bag as far as whether it's a con or not. If you're going with the bare iPhone, it might be a con, but if you're going with a leather case, it's not really a con. My hunch is that this is now my main setup, and I probably won't be returning to this, which is sad because man, I do love this wallet. If your use case is similar to mine and you want that kind of like minimalist look and feel, this is the way to go, and unfortunately that may mean goodbye to this guy. This is just so much cleaner, and just, yeah, this is kind of the future. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Mark Kwok. I'll see you guys on the next one.